Hello, this is me Iramgul and you are watching my YouTube channel Chemtracks by IGM. Dear student, today I am going to tell you about disaccharide, their structure and function, and some common examples or the major examples of disaccharides. First of all, what does it mean by disaccharide or what are the disaccharides? Basically, di mean two and saccharides mean sugar. So disaccharide is a sugar molecule that is combination of two simple sugar or two monosaccharides unit. So disaccharide is also called as double sugar or bibose. It is formed when two monosaccharides or simple sugars are joined together by a glycosidic linkage. Like more monosaccharides, disaccharides are also soluble in water. For example, sucrose, lactose, and maltose. When two monosaccharides bond together by a condensation reaction, thereby releasing a molecule of water, the disaccharide is formed. When two monosaccharide units are linked by a glycosidic bond in alpha or beta anomeric carbon. Commonly available disaccharides are sucrose, maltose, and lactose. Disaccharides cannot be absorbed through the wall of small intestine into the bloodstream. They are therefore hydrolyzed to respective monosaccharides by carbohydrates present in small intestine, specifically sucrase or invertase, maltase, or lactase. Lactase is also called as beta galactosidase. The first major example of disaccharide is sucrose. Sucrose is basically combination of two monosaccharide units. One is glucose and other is fructose. Sucrose is a major carbohydrate present in cane sugar, commonly called as the table sugar. Glucose and fructose are linked by a 1,1 glycosidic bond. This is basically the glucose molecule, and this one is the fructose molecule. These two monomers or these two monosaccharides are linked together via bond, and this bond is called as glycosidic bond or glycosidic linkage. Sucrose is not a reducing sugar due to the absence of free anomeric carbon from both glucose or fructose unit. Animals are unable to absorb sucrose as such into the bloodstream. Enzyme sucrase, also known as invertase, catalyzes the hydrolysis of sucrose into D-glucose and D-fructose in the intestine, where from they are readily absorbed into bloodstream. Basically, sucrose is a disaccharide and disaccharide cannot be absorbed directly into bloodstream. So before their absorption, they have to break down into simpler units. One is alpha, one is D-glucose and other is D-fructose. So they can readily absorbed by the bloodstream. Another common example of disaccharide is lactose. Lactose is basically milk sugar, a major sugar in milk or milk products. Lactose is also combination of two monomers or two monosaccharide. One is glucose or D-glucose and other is D-galactose. So glucose and galactose units linked via 1,4 glycosidic bond. This is basically the galactose and this one is D-glucose. So here is the carbon number 1 of galactose and this one is basically the carbon number 4 of glucose, because this is the carbon number 1 of glucose, this is 2, this one is 3, and this is the carbon number 4 of glucose molecule. So lactose contain alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage or 1,4 glycosidic bond, because this bond is formed between the carbon number 1 of galactose and carbon number 4 of glucose. Availability of free carbonyl carbon on glucose residue makes it reducing disaccharide, so it is a reducing sugar. Enzyme lactase catalyzes the hydrolysis of disaccharide during digestion process in animal. Lack of this enzyme leads to the clinical condition referred as lactose intolerance. The subject in such cases are unable to metabolize lactose because of the lactase deficiency. So lactose intolerance is basically a disorder in which we don't have the lactase, or we have suffering from the lactose deficiency. So lactose or yeah, the lactose sugar cannot be break down So it causes lactose intolerance because we are unable to metabolize the lactose into simple monomers or simple monosaccharides. Third common example of disaccharide is maltose, simplest sugar present in the barley malt and also product of starch digestion. Maltose is basically the combination of glucose and glucose linked by alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage or alpha 1,4 glycosidic bond. So basically, maltose is combination of two glucose molecule, but they are linked via alpha 1,4 glycosidic bond. For example, this is one glucose molecule and this is another glucose molecule. This one is a carbon number one of, for example, it is a molecule of glucose, and this one is a B glucose, B molecule of glucose. So this carbon, this is the carbon number 4 of B molecule, and this is the carbon number 1 of the A molecule. So the maltose is combination of alpha 1,4 glycosidic bond, or it is basically joined together via alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage. Maltose is also reducing sugar because of the presence of free carbonyl carbon, which may be oxidized to the free acid. Maltose is hydrolyzed to two molecule of D-glucose because maltose is a combination of two D-glucose molecules. So when it broken down into simpler form, they form two molecule of D-glucose by the intestinal enzyme maltase, which specifically cleaves the alpha 1,4 bond or alpha 1,4 linkage. Next example of disaccharide is cellobiose. The molecule is derived from the condensation of two glucose molecule linked in a beta 1,4 fashion. So this is the difference between cellobiose and maltose. Both are the combination of two glucose molecule, but in case of maltose, we studied that it is a combination, or it is joined together via alpha 1,4 glycosidic bond, while in case of cellobiose, two glucose molecules are joined together via beta 1,4 fashion. You can see the difference. This is basically the beta 1,4 linkage. It can be obtained by the enzymatic or acidic hydrolysis of cellulose and cellulose rich materials such as cotton, jute, or paper. The last example of disaccharide is trehalose. It is another disaccharide which has two alpha D glucose molecule connected through the carbon number 1 in alpha and yeah, alpha 1 and 1 linkage. So this is basically another combination of glucose and glucose molecule, but this combination is alpha 1 1 alpha 1 1 glycosidic bond, because this is the carbonyl carbon, or this one is the carbonyl end of the one glucose, and this is another. So this one is carbon number 1 of this glucose molecule, and this is the carbon number 1 of this glucose molecule. So it is basically the combination, or it is formed by the glycosidic bond between two glucose molecule via alpha 1 1 linkage. So these are the basically differences between trehalose, maltose, and cellobiose. So this is the brief introduction of disaccharide, their uses, their common examples in our life. Thank you.